Buttercup. So October is breast cancer awareness, and you're going to be probably seeing a lot filling your feeds if you're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Facebook especially every year seems to have some stupid game going around. And honestly, I don't understand how posting your bra color or something like that supposedly to stump men is going to raise awareness for breast cancer, because I think all it does is it's a game, it's amusing, and you're trying to make the news again. So do me a favor, if you do that type of stuff, stop, because it doesn't help women who have breast cancer. Helping them would be going out and donating to breast cancer research or raising awareness on how to find early signs of breast cancer. Cancer is something that affects my family very significantly. I can say I do not believe that we've had any cases of breast cancer yet. Lung cancer, heart disease, diabetes, all of those diseases and everything run rampant through my family, and early detection a lot of times is very important. I have a flyaway. And breast cancer is something, there are two factors that are significant, your most significant factors in breast cancer. Being female. Men can get the cancer too, but being female raises your risks dramatically. And then aging. You might be 18 today, but you're not always going to be 18. And breast cancer is starting to affect younger and younger women. I don't know if it's because of our diet, our lifestyle, just it's happening, and women over 40 especially. And I am 29. I turned 29 last month, and I haven't been doing this. I haven't been thinking about it. And then I read a statistic, 1 in 8 women, 1 in 8. So you could be walking through the grocery store and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where do you fit in there? If you had a 1 in 8 chance of winning the lottery, or even winning just $100 door prize, you would go for it. You'd think, man, I've got awesome chances. But you don't think of something so personal as your breasts having a 1 in 8 chance. And they've proven that there's kind of a genetic disposition, or I can't even think of the right word. I don't know if disposition is the right word. Angelina Jolie is one. She had the DNA test. I've got more flyaways. They're bugging me. Angelina Jolie had a genetic test done and discovered she had it, and she had a double mastectomy done. And that is an extreme preventative precaution. But 1 in 8 women, that's terrible. I was reading more facts on it. I have them on my phone. Here's another very, very, very significant one. Breast cancer is the second leading cause of death amongst women. 1 woman will die of breast cancer every 13 minutes in the United States. This is important. It's important to know how serious this is. You see these, oh, I'm a survivor. You don't realize what they went through to be a survivor and the chances that they have. Every 13 minutes, a woman dies of breast cancer. And early detection is crucial, because then you can start on therapies. A lot of times a simple surgery can help. Sometimes you have to go through chemo, radiation. Sometimes the only option is to cut off the entire breast and then hope that it has not spread to your lymph nodes or other parts of your body. This is serious, ladies. And there's an easy way of detecting this. You don't have to go have a mammogram done, which, to be honest, scared the living crap out of me, because I have rather large girls and they're sensitive, and the thought of having them smushed between 2 plates scares the living crap out of me. But if that was the only chance I had, if there was something that I honestly thought was wrong, I would go do it, because I would like to live. 1 in 8 women. I thought the autistic scale was outrageous, because that is something that affects me, and that's something that I will be, especially in the month of April, harping on, is autism. That affected my family. Not once, not twice, 3 times so far. We have 3 confirmed diagnoses of autism in my family. All of my son's generation. That's staggering. And to think of that, I think we've lucked out with the breast cancer. We've got the lung cancer, we've got the heart disease, we've got diabetes, we've got I can't even list them all. As a plus-size woman, I'm already at a disadvantage because of my weight. Obesity causes increased health problems. I'm not going to sit here and let something that could be easily prevented, not necessarily prevented, but easily taken care of if I catch it early enough. And I'm not saying it's easy, I'm just saying I have a better chance detecting it early. There are so many videos online, so many tutorials on how to feel and check yourself for any suspicious lumps or growths. And I think we need to start younger. I think we need to start teaching this in our health classes for young girls who are reaching sexual maturity, 16, 18. Teach it in college. Get these girls doing it early, because for me, it's not a habit. And I'm 29 years old. I am getting closer and closer. The two leading factors being female and aging. We age every single day, and I'm female, and I will always stay female. Even if I had a surgery to change that, I would still genetically be female. Female and aging. I'm 2 seconds older. I'm 2 seconds closer to 40, which is kind of the crucial cutoff point. I may have 11 years, but before I know it, those 11 years will be gone, and things happen sooner and sooner than expected. I'm not saying I'm going to end up with breast cancer, but I'd rather have the chance of living through it, being a survivor, than going through that and dying and leaving my son without a mother before he should, leaving my family without me, leaving the world without me before it's my time to go, over something that I could have foreseen earlier and had a better chance of surviving. And I'm not going to go through the tutorial on how to feel this all up, but from everything I've been reading, the recommendation is do it while you're in the shower. You're already soaping everything up. You might as well just kind of poke and prod. If you feel anything suspicious, do not be ashamed to go to the doctor. I have a cousin who thought that she was having severe issues, and it turns out it was a cyst, I believe. Imagine her relief when she found out that it was not cancer. She was scared, but she caught it early enough that if it was, she'd have a fighting chance. And we all need all the chances we can have in this world. And being a plus-size woman, I understand I am at a severe, severe health disadvantage because of the extra weight that I carry. And that is part of why I am working to get rid of this excess weight so that I can be healthier. Not only healthier and happier, but so that I stand a more fighting chance against this world. Because let's face it, this is a dangerous world we live in, and our health is delicate, and a lot of us are fighting a downhill battle with every pound we gain, and obesity is rising, and our health is declining, and we've got to do something about it. So I really implore everyone, do a breast exam. Feel up your boobies. There's no reason not to. It's just plain ignorance if you choose to look the other way and pretend that this can't happen to you. It can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to your mother, your sister, your daughter. And I truly wish that I had been taught to do this from a much younger age, because now I'm 29 and just now starting to do this. I'm lucky. I haven't had any problems yet. And I pray to the Lord in heaven above that I never do. And I hope that I can inspire someone to walk around and feel yourself up. Do a breast exam at home, and make sure your doctor's doing one annually, because that's one thing I can say is when I lived in Iowa, I had a very, very hands-on GP, and that is something that they checked for every time I had a physical. We have our pap smears, which a lot of us try to avoid, me being one of them, especially now that I don't have insurance, because we know all the risks with cervical cancer and all those sorts of abnormalities. Our breasts are just as important, and cancer can spread just as fast, and it can kill us. I'd rather be alive. That's all I have to say today, and just remember, men can get breast cancer too, but it is mostly prevalent in women, being a woman and aging. I was born a woman, I'll always genetically be a woman, and every second I get older. And for all of you ladies out there, it's the same way. We can run, but we can't really hide. So when you get in the shower tonight or tomorrow morning, feel up your boobies and try to do that at least once a month. At least once a month. Feel the change and do not be scared to go to your doctor. Even if it ends up being something totally harmless, it's better safe than sorry.